Hey guys, welcome to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Happy Tuesday, late morning. I hope we're all okay. I hope we're all right. I hope the day is treating you well. It's raining here, so, if you've got rain where you are, don't go outside. There's no point. In this video, though, we're talking a little bit about Dominic Solanke and the situation there. We've got some Romano stuff. We've got some Paul O'Keefe stuff. He was talking last night on a Spurs show. I wasn't too sure about it all. We're going to be talking a little bit about Eze. We're going to be talking about Neto. We're going to be talking about Emerson, so plenty to talk about, plenty to get into. Just want to say, if you're new and watching this, subscribe. You're very much welcome to join us for the journey. And I do apologise for my voice. It's a bit croaky, so I do know, don't worry. I'm absolutely fine. It's just a croaky voice. Let's jump in, let's talk. So I'm going to start with Fabrizio Romano talking on Dominic Solanke. So he put out something 5 days ago. I'm not going to be talking about that. He put out something this morning saying Tottenham started exploring the deal for Dominic Solanke last week as revealed. He's on the shortlist and Spurs are well informed on the release clause of around 65 million. Initial talks took place. Key thing on this one, Bournemouth still hope to keep Solanke. Now, I get why. It's August 6th. Bournemouth, just double check the Premier League fixtures for them. They start on the Saturday. So in 11 days' time, they start their Premier League campaign at home to away to Forest. That's a big game in theory if you think about it. I'm not saying either team are going down. I haven't done my prediction or anything like that, but that is a big game for that Bournemouth. Think, could probably get something out of that. And Solanke's a key cog in that situation. I get why they want to make the most money possible on their deal. I totally get that. I could understand maybe wanting to reduce the deal a little bit, get more favourable payment terms. Obviously, you're not having to pay as much, I guess, of the total amount to Liverpool. Doesn't really make a difference, to be honest, in the grand scheme of things. But you could get, obviously, some players in return, potentially. There's, I think, a few players probably in the squad that Bournemouth would definitely be interested in. I guess it'd be the situation, do they want to go to Bournemouth? I guess that's the key thing in that regard. But apparently, supposedly to Paul O'Keefe, Dominic Solanke's itching to join Spurs, which, yes, there are people that maybe aren't a Solanke fan. I guess it's just nice. I guess that's a nice thing. It's not one thing that we would be wasting our time on, But we'll keep an eye out for the Solanke situation. I'm not trying to spend too much time on it today. I think we'll be speaking about Solanke in the days ahead. Speaking of Romano, they were talking about Emerson, and he was talking in general. He said, I expect Spurs to be busy, definitely, because for Emerson Royal, there are conversations going with Milan. I think this deal will be done quite soon. They still need some final steps, but the agreement is close, around 15 million euros plus add-ons. We sort of chatted about it on this channel. It's like 1 or 2 extra million on top. Tottenham started from 20 million euros, but there is no big gap between the two clubs, and the player wants to go to Milan. He's already agreed on personal terms at the end of May, and he's just waiting for the clubs to do their thing, basically. You can tell I went off script at the end there. Romano's not chatting like that. Look, if I'm honest, I said previous, I hope not to speak about Emerson Royal too much more. Not because, I dislike the guy. I obviously don't, He's done no harm to me, but just in general for the whole situation going forward, let's hope that this deal finds its resolution, finds its conclusion as quickly as possible, to be honest, because not in the nicest way, please don't take this the wrong way. I'm bored about talking about it. You're bored hearing me talk about it. You're bored even thinking about it, and you're bored even reading about it. It's not a dig at Emerson. It's not Emerson's fault. Of all people, he's the one that least amount of fault of all of this, So there's a little bit on Emerson. In regards to Paul O'Keefe talking again, he was saying that he reckons it will be Eze or Neto to join Spurs. So, with the chat around Dominic Solanke being potentially the guy they're focusing on right now, the chat is another one would be Eze or Neto. Look, I've always been on the hype to say I think Eze, I said for a while, Eze was my guy. That's the one I want. But with Palace moving off of Elise, that obviously makes a huge impact. They're going to be looking to sell Mark Guay potentially for 65 million to Newcastle. Again, that's another thing you've got to take into account, that they've been selling. They have no interest in just letting go potentially what their best player is now in Eberechi Eze, you know? So in terms of what we would have to do for that deal, most of it, if not all of it, would have to be up front. And teams don't do that with financial fair play and PSR. Doesn't matter how strong their PSR is, they don't do that. So before anyone complains, Spurs should do it. It's not the real world, all right? So that's not how business is done in football. And yeah, like I said, there's a few other things that came out that I've intentionally not spoken about. You probably have seen it. For example, interest to Anderson, the Palace centre-half. Palace aren't selling Guehi and Anderson in the same window, so that's a no-go. Don't worry about that. And also, you know, apparently left back and left centre-back aren't positions of focus at the moment, which it confuses me, I won't lie. But that, look, I don't train the team. I don't truly know what goes behind closed doors. None of us do. These coaches know what they have there, and if they go, actually, we've got what we like at left back right now. It's, you know, position maybe that we want to look at next summer or in January, but right this second, we're happy with what we have. Then so be it. I trust them. I just hope we don't have any injury issues. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, we shall see. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Drop a like on the video if you did. Hit me in the comments section down below. Your thoughts and feelings about Solanke. Your thoughts and feelings about Neze or Eto. Who you would go for. The Emerson Royal deal. All that jazz. Obviously, subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, at the end of the video, I'll speak to you all and see you all very soon. Take care, guys.